Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch Baldur's Gate 3 game on your Windows computer or if you're facing crashing and freezing issue. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So simply close Steam. Now once you exit, now restart Steam and then launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then restart your computer. Now do not ignore this step. So restart your computer once and after the system restart, try launching the game. Now still you're facing the problem, the next step is to try DirectX 11 instead of Vulkan. Now if you're using DirectX 11, then you can try Vulkan. So do the vice versa. So launch the game. Now once you launch the game, it will open the launcher. Now over here you will see an option to select DirectX 11 and Vulkan. So first of all, you can try use DX11. So put a check on use DLX. Okay. So select DirectX 11 over here and then click on play. Now if you're already using DirectX 11, in that case you can select Vulkan and then check. For many users, launching the game in DirectX 11 has worked, so you can try this and then check. Now still you're facing the problem, then the next step is to skip launcher. Now to skip the launcher, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and in the launch option type in --skip launcher without any space, and then now launch the game. When you launch the game, it will skip the launcher and it will straight away launch the game. Now if that does not work, in that case you can go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Open the bin folder over here. Now select this location. On the top here you can see the location, so copy this location and then make a right click on the game in Steam, select properties, in the launch option paste the location. Now in front of the drive name, just at the very beginning, put one inverted comma. Do not put any space. Now over here after bin, put a backward slash, and then over here type in, if you want to launch in Vulkan, type in bg3.exe and then put the inverted, close the inverted comma, put a inverted comma and then give one space. Space is necessary over here. After space, type in percentage command percentage. So after bg3exe there is an inverted comma and after that there is only one space and then percentage command percentage, and then you can close this and then launch the game. It will straight away open the game without the launcher. Still you are facing the problem, or if you want to launch in DirectX 11 mode, in that case you can replace this. Instead of bg3.exe you type in bg3_dx11.exe inverted comma, then there is one space and after space percentage command percentage. Now close this, now launch the game and then check. Now even skipping the launcher is not working. In that case you can remove everything from here. Remove everything from here and then go to the game installation folder and launch the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So again make a right click, select manage and click on browse local files and then open the bin folder. Now over here you can see bg3, make a right click and then select properties, go to compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply, click on OK and then make a double click and launch the game. If you want to try DirectX 11, then make a right click and then select properties and then go to compatibility and then again put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply, click on OK and then make a double click and try launching the game. Now next step is to make a right click on the game exe file and then press and hold the shift key. Now try the first one first, make a right click and then once you make a right click you have to press the shift key on the keyboard. So on the keyboard I am not using the I cannot show you the keyboard right now. So you have to, first of all, you have to make a right click. First of all, you have to make a right click. Now once you make a right click, now press the shift key. After you make a right click, press the shift key and then click on run as administrator, and then keep on holding the shift key. So once you click on run as administrator, do not release the shift key. Keep on holding the shift key, and once the game is launched, once you have the game running, when the game launches, then you can release the shift key. You can do the same thing with the second exe file. So do the same thing, make a right click and then now press and hold the shift key and then click on run as administrator. Keep on holding the shift key, and once the game launches, you can release the shift key. This has worked for few players, so it might work for you. You can try this. Next step is to try compatibility mode. Now for this, again go to the game installation folder, and this time make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, go to compatibility, and then put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for. Select Windows 8, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again make a right click on this exe file, and this time for this also select Windows 8 and then click on apply, click on OK, and make a double click, launch the game. Still you are facing the problem, then again this time select Windows 7, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again make a right click, properties, and this time select Windows 7 and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click and launch the game. Still the game is not opening. In that case, you can uncheck all the boxes from here, uncheck everything. Still if the game is not launching, still you are facing the problem, then uncheck the boxes. And then follow the next step. Now the next step is to install latest beta Vulkan driver from Nvidia website. Now this has also worked for few players, so it might work for you. So you can go to Nvidia website, and over here you will see the Vulkan driver. Here you can see Vulkan driver support, and for Windows it's download for Windows 10 and 11. Click on it and then you can try the Vulkan. You can select the right graphic card, select the right operating system, click on search and download and install it. Now still you are facing the problem. Next step is to delete the save game files. Now before you delete the save game files, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, only then delete the save game files. For this, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data over here, on the top click on view and then put a check on the box which says hidden items. You should be able to see app data. In Windows 11, somewhere over here you will find the view option. Click on view, select show and then put a check on hidden items. You should be able to see app data. Open app data, open the local folder. Over here you can see Larian Studios folder. Make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game. Now the next step is to disable Steam Cloud. For this, make a right click on the game, select properties, uncheck, turn off this option which says Steam Cloud, keep game saves in Steam Cloud for the game. If this is on, turn this off. Also, if you are able to launch the game, then turn off Crosssave. Now go to options and then go to gameplay. Now over here you can see Crosssave. Now if this is checked, uncheck it, and then after you uncheck it, now you have to quit the game and then you have to launch the game once again. So close the launcher even and then launch the game once again. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to installed files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to, now if you have anything that affects CPU core affinity, in that case try disabling it. Closing out CPU core affinity override programs like process lasso has worked for many players. So if you have any kind of CPU core Affinity override program, and then close it and then launch the game. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, so if you have like antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, so if you have any third-party antivirus, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings. Now if you have Windows 10, click on update and security. If you have Windows 11, click on privacy and security. In Windows 11, on the left hand side, you will have an option privacy and security. Click on it. Windows 10 users, click on update and security, and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down. At the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on manage ransomware protection. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder, Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case the game is installed in D drive, so open the Steam library folder, Steam apps common, and then open the game folder. Open the bin folder, select the exe file. Now click on open. Again click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. This time select this exe file. Now click on open. Once this is added, now open control panel. So type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on system and security, Windows Defender firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender firewall. Click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now click on browse and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. In my case this is already added. Again click on browse and then select the second exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. In my case this is already added. Now once the game is added over here, now click on OK and then launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I am showing for Nvidia. So go to Nvidia website. Now select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select the right series. This is just an example. And then select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card. Select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on start search. Now scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is version 536.67. So click on get download and then click on download now. Click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue and then put a check on the box which says custom and then click on next. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next. Now let the installation complete. After the installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver to previous versions. So you can go to Nvidia website once again, select the right graphic card, right operating systems, click on start search. The latest one right now is 536.67. You can try 536.40 or maybe 536.23. So whenever you download it, when you go for installation, make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. After the clean installation, restart the computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. If you have multiple monitor, try launching the game on single monitor. Disconnect all the USB adapter which you are not using. So disconnect all the external devices which you are not using. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off this option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game and then launch the game. Also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay turned on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay turned on in GeForce Experience, then turn it off. You close all the overlay application, also close all the overclocking application. So if you have MSI Afterburner running, close it, Riva Tuner running, close it. So close all the overclocking application. Also, if you have these services running in Task Manager, or if you have this software, close this software. So make sure only the Steam and the game is running. Rest, close everything including all your browsers. Also close all your browsers. Make sure only the Steam and the game is running, rest is closed. Also remove the underboot. So if you have underbooted your computer, remove the underboot and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure that you put a check over here first and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services, then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game first. Now go to options and then go to video on the top and then make sure that you have the dedicated graphic card selected over here. And if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. Now if display mode is set to borderless, you can switch to window mode. Now turn off the VSync. Disable the VSync and then accept. And then scroll down. Now overall preset, if this is set to ultra, then you can select high. You can even go for medium or you can even go for low quality. So lower down graphics settings. Now scroll down. Now under post process over here you can see AMD FSR 1. So you can turn this off. You can try quality or balanced. If that does not work, you can turn this off. So in my case this is already off. Now apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse over here and then go to the game installation folder once again and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Now click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse once again and then select the second exe file. Now click on add. Once it is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. For this, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings. Now click on the first settings and then go to the advanced tab and then click on change. By default, automatically managed paging file would be selected over here. Uncheck this box and then select the drive where the game is installed and then put a check on custom size. And then for me this is working. Initial size is 1.5 into total RAM. Now check the total RAM in your computer. So you can open Windows settings, go to system and then go to about and then over here you can see the total RAM. In my case it's 8 gigabytes. So it might be 16 in your case. So in my case it's 8 gigabyte. Now you have to convert 8 gigabyte into megabyte. For this you open calculator on your computer and in my case total RAM is 8 gigabyte. We have to convert this to megabyte into 1024, that is 8192 megabyte. So total RAM as per 8 gigabyte
in megabyte is 8192 for me. So initial size is 1.5 into total RAM, that is, this is the total RAM into 1.5, that is 12288, and maximum size for me it's 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM is 8192 in megabyte into 3. So for me it's 24576. Enter the numbers over here, then click on set, click on OK, click on OK, and then click on apply, OK, OK.
Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now this is important. So open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. The link is provided in the video description. Here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then download x64. Now once the download is complete, run both the exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case this is already installed. Run the second file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case this is already installed. Now after this is installed, both the files are installed, click on restart. Make sure that you restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to update your Windows. Now do not ignore this. Go to Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. Now after you uninstall the game, go to the game installation folder and then you have to delete the game folder. After you uninstall the game, delete the game folder. After you uninstall, delete the game folder. Also delete the save game files, which will result in loss of game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. Now for this, go to the save game location and delete this Larian Studios folder, delete it. Now after this, restart your computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this, and after the system restart, reinstall the game to different drive. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try reinstalling the game to different drive and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.